everyone, welcome to 8th Doctor Month. I'm of course the Professor, and today we're going to kick off 8th Doctor Month with Doom Coalition 2. Oh boy, and if you're wondering where's the Watcher, well...
finally, it's lunchtime!
Watcher! Hey Watcher, where are you?
Yeah, I'm somewhere in the living room, I think. Yeah?
Oh good, we're about to film Doom Coalition.
So what?
Doom Coalition 2, we have to review next week.
I just got a phone call. I need to go, okay?
Where are you going, Watcher? Where are you going? Yeah, quite lovely what happened to him. We all hope for the Watcher's quick recovery in his time of need. Now, let's kick off with some negative points of Doom Coalition. I did not enjoy this box set. This box set was hard to get into. It felt more like they're going on the wrong path. Like Doom Coalition 2 is setting this weird stage up. Now, the problem is, this box set worries me about Doom Coalition, the whole arc. Because Doom Coalition 1 I thought was alright. Not a bad box set. I fairly enjoyed this. But after this box set, I am worried. I'm hoping that Doom Coalition 3 gets a little bit better. But after this box set, I am scared. This is actually the worst box set, and probably box set I've ever listened from Big Finish so far in all my collection. And it's just because of some of the mistakes they made. Now, the 11 was such a good monster. Doom Coalition. When Doom Coalition 2, he basically felt like he was basically put to the side so the bigger villain, aka the Sonomancers, can be more focused, which is not that bad of a thing, but the 11 was so good. That's what made Doom Coalition so awesome, was the 11. But now they just said, no, here's the 11 over here. He's in here, but he wasn't the big bad, which he wasn't the big bad he was. He felt a little bit pushed to the side. Another thing was River. River had no purpose to me being in this story. She basically, you could have wrote that out and it would have been perfect. Another big thing was the Vord. I did not felt, this was not a bad point of it. It felt like the Vord was a good touch, but it was more fan service. But that's not really a negative, it's more of a noticing about it. But to me, the problem with Doom Coalition 2 is just, I don't think it felt like it, more like they don't know what they're doing. In a weird way, they don't know what direction to take this box set. And it scares me for Doom Coalition 3. It scares me for Doom Coalition 3, so we will see what happens. But let's take a closer look at each of these stories in this box set. A very quick review, of course. First one is Beachhead. Now, Beachhead, I did not enjoy this story. To me, it was nice to have the 8th Doctor facing off against the Vord, but it kind of felt slow in some paces for me, and it just kind of felt like I was pretty much bored by listening to this. It's not that it was a bad story, it was just like, to me, the writing didn't feel right, felt kind of out of place, and to me, the Vord was a nice touch, and the companions did get a little bit more focus, but I think it was kind of, bad. I did like how it took place in the water, and then you find the ship, and it's nice to have another classic monster back, but this story didn't do it for me, and not a good start. I think the problem is it's not a good start for the box set. You know what I mean? It's not a good start, and it's just slow in places, so I give it, to me, the guest cast, not bad. I did like the guest cast. Most of these box sets, except one, I did like the guest cast, so that's a good thing. But overall, this is about a 6 out of 10. Not bad story, but I did like that, you have the Vord back and maybe a threat to invading the Earth. Next up is a story that it took a long time to get listened to because it's such a complex story. But of course, they're investigating why the Vord was here in Beachhead, so of course it takes us to scenes from her life. And I really do like this cover. I think it's a really awesome cover. To me, though, the big thing about it is the story. I love the idea of the city in lost in time kind of thing. It was really interesting, in my opinion. It's kind of a very interesting little story. I kind of like it, though. I think the city was a very interesting concept that John Dorney... Again, John Dorney did some awesome characters in the story, and I really do like it. To me, I really do like some of these guest casts. Again, guest cast. One of my highlights for most of this box set, except a couple, is the guest cast, and this was no exception. Of course, Liv and Helen, they get some more development, and Helen is even a little bit more developed, which is good. And to me, I do like it. The story, you're kind of wondering what's happening, and I do like it. I like when there's some mystery involved in the story. And you get a little experiment, which I think is kind of always interesting, and you really start wondering, what are these people up to? Next up is The Gift. The Gift. Alright. About 7.5 to an 8, I'm going to give this one. It takes place in San Francisco, which is a nice touch. It's good to see the Eighth Doctor back in San Francisco. But, that being said, it's actually not that bad. I like the big bad kind of the story. You got to admit, I really like it because the Doctor is kind of out of it for a lot of the story. He's a little bit loopy and side effecty, and it makes for a very interesting story when there's this big, gift, psychic power gift, attacking the city. I find that kind of interesting, Now the companions have to step up a little bit more to get the Doctor going again, which makes for a really good listen, in my personal opinion. Lastly, 7 to an 8 on that one, but this one, oh boy, Sonomancer. Yikes. I have to review this. River did not need to be in here. Just saying, so she doesn't meet the Eighth Doctor. Yay. He only knows her as Melody Malone, just so you guys know. And like I said, the 11 just kind of pushed to the side. And pretty much, it's still awesome to see all the little personalities of the 11. You still hear that. But overall, yikes, this was unengaging. To me, another mind story. I really think we've seen a lot of these lately, mind stories. And Matt Fitton, I usually don't hate his stories, but in this one, I do. And I don't know why. I just think it just felt kind of hastily written, like River didn't need to be in it. I am interested, though. Where is this Doom Coalition thing with the 11 and the Sonomancer? I'm kind of now getting a little interested, but this story, it didn't do it for me. It's kind of interesting. The River, I did like the idea of at the end of this story, that River contacted the Doctor, hello sweetie. Of course, this Doctor has no idea what that is. So that was a nice touch, and then she figures out, oh no, different Doctor, what am I going to do? And that always makes for good drama, in my opinion. But to me, I don't really remember much about the story because I don't remember the guest cast, so I can't tell you if they were good because I couldn't get into the story. Now, it's a shame when that is the finale and it's just dreadful in my opinion. It's like I've listened to this about twice now and I still have the same opinion on it. It was just unengaging and boring of a story. But, that being said, let's talk about the whole box set. It's an alright amount of stories, nothing really memorable. Like I said, they just seem kind of like they don't know what the direction of this. It seems a lot more standalone stories, and then a finale with a lot of plots. I'm hoping with Doom Coalition 3, though, it gets a little bit better. That is my hope, and we'll see. But, let's hope. But that was the kickoff to 8th Doctor month. Yeah. Yay, good kickoff, I guess. But you got to admit, Doom Coalition 2, it put the Doom Coalition saga a little bit teetering on the cliff. we'll hopefully get with Doom Coalition 3. Hopefully all these questions and problems, hopefully will get resolved in Doom Coalition 3 and 4. We can hope. But of course, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for another 8th Doctor Month episode. Bye, everyone.